Hello, YouTube. I'm back again with a very short video. There's quite a lot of topics I want to cover over the coming months, but there's one that's been on my mind quite a lot recently, and that is the millennium reign, the 1000 millennium reign of Christ. Has it already happened? Now, there's several YouTube uh, presenters who have put forward videos to say, or words to the effect that they believe that we are in what we call Satan's short little season or short season. My lunch break, fantastic channel. There's no place like home. I've been watching her channels quite a lot recently, and understanding conspiracy. So three main channels that have caught my attention. But with the millennium reign of Christ, there's a lot of people out there that still believe that the book of Revelation is still to, the foretold events in Revelation are still to happen. They haven't happened yet. But there's quite a few people out there now, and it's becoming more and more popular, if that's the right word, that believe that the millennial reign of Christ Jesus has already happened, and that we are now living in the what we call the little season, or Satan's short season. Going back to the Bible does say that to God, 1,000 years are as one day. So, what would a season be? What would a season be? Well, we know there's 4 seasons in a year. So, one season would be 3 months. So, put that into context. In 1,000 years, a quarter of 1,000 years would be 250 years. So going back to the 1776, I believe it was, where Declaration of Independence Day stems from. 250 years from then would take us up to 2026 or 2025. My maths aren't very good, I'm not sure. But, it's something that's very interesting. And I've only just recently started looking into it. I'll keep an open mind. I'm not saying I agree with these people. I'm not saying that what they're saying is right. But keep an open mind. That's what I'm saying. Hi, Zeus Scott. Nice to see you. Oh, that's life, but not as we know it. Good to see you back, brother. Thank you. I've been watching your videos too. Fantastic channel. Love it. Mean Jane, thank you. Yeah, it's a very interesting topic. The millennial reign. As there's been a lot of talk prior to this about the mud floods of Tartaria and all that type of thing. But looking at the book of Matthew, this is a subject that requires a lot of in-depth conversation, because so many people are saying that when Jesus spoke to his disciples, when they asked him what was the sign of the conclusion of the system of things, the last days, and all that type of thing, this generation will, when enemies pass away. Mean Gene, look at the beautiful world they have hidden and buried beneath us. Yeah, exactly. History, they are hiding history. There's no doubt about that fact. They are hiding our history. They want to hide that from us. And that should be an important fact in wondering why. And it's all starting to make sense to me. And like I say, I'm not going either side on this. I'm not saying I agree with that or I don't agree with this. All I'm saying is I'm keeping an open mind. and I'm going to do a bit more research on it because, people say, well, Jesus is still to return. But what if he already has come back? What if he already reigned for 1,000 years? And what if we are now living in the little season? 1,000 years one day. Little season, one season would be for a quarter of that, 250 years. 1776, Declaration of Independence, and all that type of thing. It's very interesting. So I don't know what Richard thinks about all this. I have not had a chance to talk to him about this because this is something that I've kept to myself. I will have a chat with Richard about it and see what he feels. Whether he agrees or not, I don't know. But yeah, keep an open mind. Everybody keep an open mind. Zeus Scott, is Matthew Genesis? What do you mean by that? And notice a comment from Mean Gene. I believe that too. Do you agree with what I'm saying, Gene? Do you believe that we are now in the little season? First books, Zeus Scott. Okay, nice one. Well, this is the first time I've used the YouTube studio. I normally go on the other channel, the video channel with Richard. So I just thought I'd give this a try tonight, see how it goes. I've been considering this for years. Oh, right, that's interesting. This is only something that I've really started thinking about in the last 12 months. I've been watching videos on it, and it's very interesting because it's all about deception, isn't it? Deception. And if the powers that be want us to believe that we are not, past the millennial reign, it's all still to come, and hide the fact. But thinking about it as well, doing a bit of research on the Statue of Liberty, and the chains that are broken from the feet of the Statue of Liberty. Freedom. Whose freedom was it? Was it Satan's freedom? And there was a painting, I think it was in the 1700s, late 1700s, or maybe 1800s. I can't remember. But it showed the Statue of Liberty next to the painting, and it looked very, very similar. Sue Scott, was Robbie Burns real? Robbie Burns. He was that a Scottish guy? Was that something to do with New Year's Eve? I don't know. Yeah, Greek god, definitely. We're living in an age of deception. There's no doubt about that. Deception is the big Apollo. That's it. Thank you, Mean Gene. Thank you for that one. We are living in an age of deception. And what's the devil all about? Look back to the Garden of Eden. Deception. He was the first. He was the first liar, the instigator of the lie. Eat from this fruit, and you will be like God. You will learn between good and evil and all that type of thing, and you will become good yourselves. Yeah. But I just wanted to say this tonight because it's a subject I wanted to talk about. And as I say, I haven't discussed this with Richard. I've never mentioned this to Richard. So if you're watching this, Richard, I do apologize. Hopefully we can come up and maybe have a live stream about it. But very interesting subject. Has the millennial kingdom, the millennial reign of Christ already happened? I mean, I'll be looking at all the orphan trains. Where did these orphans come from? All of a sudden, these asylums came up in the late 1800s, and orphan trains. What caused all that? Where did they come from? It's all very, very interesting. So I'm going to leave it at that for now, and thank you all for joining me. I do appreciate it, and again, thank everybody. I thank everybody for all the support you've given me. And I'm still here, and I'm still trying to do what's right. Like I said, I've always said, don't believe everything I say. Do your own research. That's what I believe in. Doing your own research. Start digging, and if everybody does that, then this world would be a much happier place. So thanks again for that. I'm going to say goodbye. And hopefully I'll be up with Richard a stonemason, not a Freemason, very shortly. Thank you very much for your comments. Let me just have a quick flick through, make sure I've not missed anybody. Great God, me, Jean, yeah. Rabbi Burns, I'll have to do some research on that one. Resets happened in different countries at different times. Yeah. Incubator babies, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've been looking at that too. Interesting stuff. Many thanks, and thank you for the kind words. Hey, that's life, but not as we know it. I love your channel. You do some fantastic work, and you've got all my support on that one. Thanks, Mean G. Thanks, Annette. Thanks, Zeus Scott. Everybody who's come on tonight, thank you very much, and I will speak to you soon. Bye for now.